G'day. So we're today we're doing lesson. What are we doing? G'day. So today we're going to be doing drawing 7, which is carry all toolbox. So orthogonal drawing, pretty straightforward. We've got our elevation here, our plan view and side elevation. So let's go ahead and plan our page out a little bit. We've got 390 overall width of our page between our margins. So what's our scale here? 1 to 3. 1 to 3. Okay, so our width, we divide this by 3. 450 divided by 3 equals 150. So now we're 150 wide. Sorry. And here we're 225 wide from here to here, so 225 divided by 3 equals 75. So all up we've got 150 plus 75, we've got 225, and we've got 1, 2, 3 gaps. So 390 minus 225 is 165. Right, and we can divide that by our 3 gaps, so we've got 55 mil. So we're going to come over 55 mil from the left, and we're going to put in a nice straight vertical line the whole way up the page, nice and lightly there. Okay, next one over will be 55 plus 150. So we'll come across to 205 and we'll put a nice easy vertical line down there. And then we come over another 55, 260. Oops, drop the pencil. And then our last one is 75, so we're going over 335. Right, now we've done those our horizontal spacing, vertical wise. We can go the other way. So we've got one gap up here, another in the middle, one down here. Here we know that the 225 divided by 3 equals 75, and 295 divided by 3 is 98. So 98 plus 75 equals 173, and we know that the height of our page is 276. So 276 minus 173 equals 103, and we're going to divide that by 3 to give us our equal spaces top and bottom, so 34 mil. So let's come up 34 mil from our bottom margin, which gets me over here on the right hand side to 39 where my little red mark is on the vertical rule, whatever you want to call it. So 39 plus, because we're at 39 with the red mark, plus 75 gets me up to 114. There's a nice faint line across the page there. Then we're up another 34, takes us to 148. Nice faint line across the page again. And then we're up 98, so plus 98 gets us to 246, and that's the spacing for our page. So we should have our elevation, plan view and end elevation up here, or side elevation. So let's start with our elevation up here. We've got we got? Sorry, I've gone 450, but I haven't allowed for these little parts of the handle. That's okay. We're just going to work to our box anyway. So we've got a solid line along the top. Oh, sorry, we're doing the elevation on here. So we've got a solid line along this bottom edge. And we have a solid line up both sides all the way to the top. So we can go ahead and draw those in. Right, now our material for our plywood, or the bottoms and sides and this little bit here, looks like it is 12 mil thick. So we've got our base is 12 mil, we've got the ends 12 mil, the sides are 5 mil masonite, handle 40 by 20, and these little stiffeners up here are 19 by 15. So since we're drawing the base and the sides, we know that they're 12 mil thick. 12 mil at a scale of 1 to 3 is 4 mil. So we'll come up 4 mil from the bottom of our toolbox, and we can just draw our hidden detail line in all the way across the page. Oops. Sorry if they're a little bit uneven. And then we can also figure out where the top of this toolbox is. 130 up, so 130 divided by 3 should be 40 something. 43. So let's come up 43 from that bottom mark there. And looks like we've got a solid line the whole way across. Okay, we can come down from that line 4 mil and do a dashed line for our hidden detail. Try and make all your dashes the same size. And then we've got 4 mil in from each side for our ends. So this above that side, they can be solid lines, and below that they're going to be dotted lines or hidden detail lines. Okay, for the part where we've got a little intersection here where it's rebated out on the edge, that's halfway, so we're in 2 mil from the edge, and we've got a little hidden detail lines there. And same on this side, we can do the exact same thing here. So 4 mil across all the way down, and then we've got some hidden detail lines. Oh, excuse me. Bit of hay fever going around. Okay, so what have we got now? So that's our side bit done. We've got to draw our handle now. So our handle is, we've got 30 mil down here, and this bit's 30 mil left on, even though this bit's 40. So we can assume that we've taken 5 mil off here and 5 mil off here to leave us with 30, which means we can come down from the top 25 to the start of this handle. So 25 divided by 3 is 8. So let's come down 8 from the very top of the carryall, and then we're down 40 mil for the thickness. So 40 divided by 3 is 13. So it'll come down another 13. There's our handle there. Now we know that that's 30 mil wide and comes out 25. So 30 divided by 3 is 10, and 25 divided by 3, and we just did that, didn't we? 25 divided by 3 is 8. So we're going to come out 8 either side, and 10 mil down from the top. So should be about there. And we said we're coming out 8 and down 10. So to there. Now this is actually on a little 45, so I've just left it a little bit shy there. So we've got 2 lines, and then we're going to have the 45 running across just like that. So there's our handle. We can do the other side now as well. So we're going to come out, I'll just come out 6, so that we've got 2 mil for our 45. So there's our handle. Then we've got our plan view down below. Or we could do our elevation. Let's go across to our elevation. So the bottom line is solid, and then our sides come up level with that. And they are very thin. They're only 5 mil thick, which divided by 3 is 1 and a little bit. So don't come in too far for the sides. Our bottom, we can line that up nice and level there, and draw our hidden detail lines across. And then we can square our sides down just like this, and we should have some hidden detail lines as well. On the inside, well, actually, my apologies, there is no hidden detail there. They must be visible from the ends. So those lines run all the way down to the bottom. Okay, now we've got our 2 ends. So this will run all the way up to the middle up there. We've got 50 mil for our width, so divide that by 3. 50 divided by 3 is 16 and a half. So we can go 8 each way from the center. So our center is about there. What do we say? 8 each way. And then we're going to join those marks up to the inside corner down there. Square the top off, and then that's almost that done, except for this. So we've got to find a center. Let me just square that down really faintly, and we know that we're 20 mil wide overall. So 20 divided by 3 is very close to 7. So I'm going to line this T-square up with the underside of the little stubby bit that comes out of the end, and we're about 3.5 mil from each side. Okay, same with the top. And then we can join those up. And because we put a chamfer on that, it means that there's going to be an internal as well. Just like that. Okay, then we have to connect all the 4 corners up from inside to outside. And there's our end elevation. We just got to throw in our supports. So the stiffeners are 19 by 15, so they'll line up with that, and they have to come in about 5 mil because we're dividing by 3. Sorry, this should be hidden detail. And there's our end elevation done. So now all we have to do is our plan view, which we can project a lot of this stuff down. So we're going to have a solid line the whole way around the outside. And then internally we've got pretty much solid lines everywhere except for our hidden detail for our stiffness. So let's go ahead and draw our the internal lines for our sides, which would be in about just over 1 mil, right about 1.5 mil, and they go right from end to end. Okay, just under 2 mil basically. And now we can project our sidelines down for our ends. We can also mark out and find the center. So we've got the center will be about 37.5. So from the center we had to work 50 divided by 3 was 8. Not 8. 50 divided by 3 is 16.6. Sorry. That's what we did. We came 8 each way. From the center we're coming down 8 mil and putting a horizontal line there. and then going back up 8mm from the center. A little horizontal line there. And that's just the stop the top section of our ends. Okay, so next we can also draw our stiffeners, and we said that we were coming in 5mm for those. So going from there down 5mm, solid line there, and then we've got some hidden detail just on the ends. Square those hidden detail lines up. And then the last thing we have to draw is our handle. So from our center line there, we said how wide was our handle? 20mm. So 20 divided by 3 is about 7 or 6.5. So I'm going to come down 3mm, put a line the whole way across, and then go back up from the center, up 3mm, line the whole way across. There's our handle, and that will carry out all the way to where these project down. So I'm just going to do 2 really faint lines here for where to bring it through to. So go back up, line the T-square up with the handle, and finish that off with the chamfer on the edge of our handles, just like that. So go ahead and put our dimensions on. We've got our cutting list over here. We've got plan, elevation, end elevation. We've got some dimensions I want you guys to put on there as well. Put on all the dimensions and printing. Take a photo and upload when you're finished.